What's up, world? What's happening? What's going on? We say our reality, our real people, real life situations. We're diving into today's letter. And Kenya, who we got on deck today? And we want you all to leave your comments as well. What you got?
All right. Dear Sam, my girlfriend of 2 years and I broke up because of my mistakes. I messed up by cheating and taking her for granted. To make matters worse, we just had our first child 3 months ago, and she has said she's done with me. I've been trying to win her back, but she considers my efforts to be stalking. I'm truly lost on what to do and how to fix this. I want to be a better person and win her trust back, especially for the sake of our child. Any advice or guidance you could offer would be deeply appreciated.
All right. Let me go through this again as we welcome everybody on social. Mm-hmm. So how long how long they been together?
They were together for 2 years and they broke up because he was cheating and taking her for granted. And so now they just had their first child 3 months ago, but she's done with him. And he's been trying to get back with her, but she says he's being stalkerish.
What are you doing that makes her feel like it's stalkerish? Like, what are you doing? Have you really apologized? Have you really got down on your knee and say, baby, I'm begging, I'm begging, I'm begging? Have you really shown her,
please,
that you are sincerely sorry? Have you confessed out of your mouth that you are sincerely sorry? The truth to the matter, it might be over, bruh. It might, but sometimes things takes time. And after you have hurt somebody and she told you more than once and you took her for granted, as you said, you can't rush her to take things how they used to be just because even you're sorry and you realize and you have this baby now.
Right.
You have to take in consideration that you probably have screwed up to the point that she's gone. But you have to give her time.
Yeah.
Do not invade her space. Come up with another creative way to probably let her know that you're there. Obviously, you're going to see her. You all have a child, 3 months. Okay?
She ain't trying to hear that.
I mean, she's in her feelings right now.
Absolutely.
Sometimes she very well should be. Sometimes things take time. And they got a newborn. She might feel differently later on. She keeps seeing you around, seeing how you bonding with would they have a son or daughter or your child? You're bonding. She can see maybe your maturity and I do want to have this family. Maybe I should give him another chance. And people kind of really do go back and forth with their baby mama, baby daddy. They get, it depends on how it ended.
Yeah.
Yours ended kind of jacked up. However, there is hope, but you got to give her space.
Absolutely. But the thing is that you are so vulnerable when you're pregnant, and especially after the baby, you're not feeling right. Your boobs are all swollen. Your body is all out of shape. You probably still look like you're pregnant a little bit. So right now probably isn't the time to hit her up to make those amends. Now, if you do what you're supposed to do, just try to be a friend, reach out, make sure she has support with your baby, make sure that she's getting a break because new mothers do need a break. Make sure you're doing all the things that you're supposed to do. Make sure that milk is over there if she's not breastfeeding. Make sure it's Pampers over there. All of those things to show that you're solid, because at this point it seems like you've run out of words because she's done with your promises.
Yeah, and then don't start tripping if she start
If she start what?
She don't answer that phone sometime and certain times of night when he get to thinking about the stuff that he used to do.
Man, please. She probably sleep trying to get a nap in between the baby because babies wake up every 2 hours.
And don't start that you ain't got time. You too busy for the baby this weekend. Those are the things that are going to turn. It's going to turn this thing not in a good position for you. Let's go to the comment section.
All right. Now, Dakovin said, move on with your life, bruh, and just be the best father you can be.
Yeah.
You screwed up, and she is under no obligation to take you back.
At all.
Work on yourself so you can be a better man in your next relationship.
Yeah, somebody else probably going to be taking care of her real well and being there for her on those days and nights.
But there's always hope. There's always
there
hope.
is.
But you just got to be solid.
That's the reality. Is somebody else might hit your ex. Somebody else might do her really better.
Might. And, the fact that you got to wait a little bit after you have a baby, so the sex ain't going to be what it was, and all of those things, you can't just jump back in there.
No. And this is fresh, though, because she just had the baby.
Yes.
And so during the time while she was pregnant, she knew all of this. So she's carrying all of that, all those emotions.
All that stress.
Knowing that she's carrying your child while you hooked up with Cheryl.
She probably can't stand a ninja.
Yeah, you with Adequita right now. While she was pregnant.
But the thing is that, whatever it was that caused you to cheat, have you even resolved that while you're trying to get her back? Because like I said, things are going to be very, very different in your relationship than they were for the first couple of years. You got a whole nother child to consider. She has other responsibilities. So she don't got time for your foolishness. So make sure that if she does give you another chance, that you're ready for it and you come correct. Because otherwise,
More comments coming in.
All right. Now, Kimberly said, my advice to you is to leave her alone. You mistreated her. You mistreated her and probably just want her back to see if she'll fall for your crap twice. Get some therapy, stop cheating, and be the better person that you desire to be.
Yeah. And let me say this. Sometimes, not just people, when it comes to relationships, sometimes people don't understand or see until it's gone. And that's not even just with relationships. Those were different things in life, or not relationships in general, not necessarily man and woman. You know what I'm saying? Just a friend that you had.
For sure.
That you probably may have taken advantage of. You wasn't paying attention. Or you did do some foul stuff.
Right.
And you're like, oh, yeah. And so those things are called consequences, and you just have to live with them.
Right.
You rolled the dice. You knew what was going on. You knew she told you. You knew you was taking advantage of the situation. So you might have to just chop this one up and deal with it, and deal with somebody rubbing her feet.
You know what?
Someone taking her out tonight, like tonight's Valentine's night.
She ain't going nowhere.
How you know?
Well, yeah.
See, if she called him right now and said, "What are you doing tonight?" He's like, "Oh, nothing." And then she says, "All right, could you watch the baby tonight?" Huh? Sure. Yeah. Come pick up your baby tonight. Let's see how you will sleep well for the rest of the night.
He got a date tonight.
And if he turn around and deny to pick up the child, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, she gonna test.
Exactly. So, bro, you better be waiting, even though she might be out with somebody, or maybe she not out with nobody. You don't know, but you gonna be the one have to sleep with that. Had to be up all night worrying if she with somebody on Valentine's night. And if you tell her that you can't watch the baby, you really screwed up.